downloaded from the protein data bank PDB with the ID of 3RZE. Now this is the code for this histamine receptor. Now if you see, now out of this total portion of receptor there is an active site. Active site means the site the site within this histamine receptor wherein the histamine interacts with this receptor. This is called the active site. Now the active site of histamine with H1 receptors involved, this is the histamine molecule. Now the histamine molecule interacts with the amino acids asparagine 207, lysine 200, and aspartic acid in the ways as shown in the slide in front of you. Now this hydrogen, this NH group interact with this of asparagine. Now this third nitrogen interacts with the carboxylic CO oxygen of this lysine, and the monocationic form, it interacts with the negatively charged oxygen of aspartic acid. Okay, so these are the interactions of histamine with H1 receptor. So we have 3 amino acids at the active site which are responsible for the interaction of asparagine with the three amino acids are asparagine, lysine, and aspartic acid. Now coming to the effects of histamine. Histamine decreases peripheral vascular resistance. Now this effect is mediated by H1 and H2 receptors, leads to flushing and headache. Histamine leads to increased vascular permeability, especially post capillaries, and it is responsible for the local edema. H1 is the receptor involved. Stimulation of nerve ending, it results in the pain. Tachycardia is the direct H2 and a reflex action. Now increased gastric acid secretion, it is because of histamine H2 receptors, and GI motility increases because of the H1 receptor. So what are the approaches to minimize the effect of histamine, or approaches to minimize the histamine reactions? We have 3 approaches. One is the physiological antagonism. Example is epinephrine. Now what is physiological antagonism? What is antagonism? Antagonism means a molecule that it binds to the receptor of a original substrate and thus prevents the action of the endogenous substrate. However, in the case of physiological antagonism, the effect of a substrate is not produced. However, the drug binds to some other receptors, for example epinephrine. Now second approach is we can inhibit the release of histamine from the mast cells. Now this is the drug cromolyn acts by this way. And then we have pharmacological antagonism, and in this class we have antihistaminic agents. Okay, so let us summarize what we have discussed in this video. We discussed what is histamine. Now this is a chemical histamine is a chemical messenger involved in various biological pathways. We discussed how it is been biosynthesized and where it is stored. It is biosynthesized by the action of the enzyme histidine decarboxylase on L-histidine, and it is stored in the secretory granules of the mast cells, and these are present in almost all of the body tissues. Then we discussed how it is released. It is released under the influence of antigen and IgE antibody interaction with the membrane of secretory granule, then activation of phosphokinase C, accumulation of inositol phosphate, diacylglycerol, and calcium ions, and ultimately the release of histamine. Then we discuss the chemical structure of histamine. Now, chemical structure, in chemical structure, we discussed the nomenclature, we discussed about the tautomeric form. We have two tautomeric form, N-tele and N-pros, depending upon the presence of hydrogen at position 1 or position 3. Then we have, then we discussed about the metabolism of the tautomers of this. Then we discussed about the ionic forms. We have monocationic form and dicationic form. We also discussed that the N-tele tautomeric form is the active form, and out of this, in this form also, N-tele monocationic form is the active form. Then we discussed about the metabolism. In metabolism, we discussed we have two pathways. One is through amino oxidases and another is by the methyl transferases. Under the influence of amino oxidases, it forms imidazole acetic acid, and under the influence of methyl transferases, a methyl group is transferred at the position 1 of the imidazole ring system. Then at the last we discussed about the receptors of histamine H1, H2, H3 and H4, and we also discussed their distribution. We also discussed the effects of histamine, and at the last we also discussed the approaches to minimize the effect of histamine, and these included physiological antagonism, inhibition of release, and pharmacological antagonism, that is antihistaminics. And we will discuss more about antihistaminics in the next video.